Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lime Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today reviewing another one of these black energy drinks, but this one is to be on the nice standard original flavour. So I got this particular one out of Tesco actually, and I think it wasn't too bad. I think it was like 60p or something like that, so not too bad really in the grand scheme of things. Black is actually a Polish energy drink brand foremost, and you know, like supermarkets do have them down the they got them under like the Welk Foods kind of area with all like the Rubicon and the KA drinks and stuff like that. But you can find a lot of these cool black flavors in actual independent Polish shops, which I've been in before, and there's a lot of independent flavors in there. So it's worth checking out your local Polish shop if you do want to find some more flavors of these. And the same goes for Tiger as well. They got more in these Polish shops. Anyways, so let's give you guys a 460 on the packaging. So we have quite a cool can design actually. So the can, I don't know if my camera will pick it up. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's kind of got this, I guess, carbon effect looking packaging, if you want to call it. So it's just normal metal, so it's all nice and smooth. But you can kind of see there's like little dots on there, little dots going around the basically all of the black packaging, and that looks like kind of like a carbon effect. So that's really cool what they've done to that can. So going around the can, so most of the can is that black. On the bag we just have the writing and ingredients and stuff, and the black logo looks fairly cool. We have a star at the bottom, you know, we have the cool looking font, and we have a little, you know, thing there which says thank you, which is a bit odd, but around the place to put it. But yeah, overall just really, you know, nice looking can. Definitely looks like a premium can, doesn't it, for you know, for the price. And on the bottom it's standard, and the top is all standard and everything as well, including the pour ring. So taking a closer look at the can, so around the top here we got taurine, caffeine, vitamins, and B group, which is interesting. I've not heard B group being advertised before, but that's the B vitamins group, which is the same thing, but a B group, not a, sounds like a singing group, isn't it? Black original, yep, as you're doing, it says the original premium going down the side as well. As I said on the back, so let's see, so this has got sugar in it. Now it is half sugar at 4.2 grams per 100 ml. So I'm not a big fan of these half sugar drinks. I'm hoping this is going to taste okay. But yeah, 4.2 grams of sugar per 100 ml. So yeah, it's a half basically. We've got our usual favourite vitamins, which are niacin, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6 and B12. And looking at actual ingredients themselves, like I said, we've got one ingredient in Polish at the top and then English on the bottom half. So you can tell it is, you know, a main Polish drink. So it says carbonated energy drink with usual stuff, energy reduced metabolism stuff. So it does contain sweeteners as well. Let's see, so it contains aspartame and a silicone. Okay, so it does contain aspartame. And the caffeine content is 32 milligrams per 100 ml, so it's bang on the average there. But apart from that, it's a 250 ml can, and yeah, apart from that, it's yeah, let's get straight into it. So it's nice and cold, as you can probably tell. It keeps condensation in up. Got my Zesty Lime Studios cup, so yes. So anyways, even though it's, you know, original and it's a different brand and this and that and everything else, it's no doubt probably going to taste one of 5 different original blends of energy drink. You know, it's either going to taste like your Red Bull, your premium, smooth and fine, or it's going to taste like kind of your cheap, kind of classic Euro shop, or it's going to be somewhere in the middle, you know, like a Boost or, you know, Emerge or something like that. But we'll have to find out. Could be completely different flavour, but you know, it says on the back carbonated fruit flavour anyway, so I'm guessing the colour is either going to be brown or yellow, apple juice colour, which again all standard energy drinks generally are. Right, don't explode. There we go, nicely done. Right, and the colour is, surprise, surprise. There we go. So there doesn't seem to be too much fizz, which is good. It does seem to be kind of just normal fizzy rather than overly fizzy like Pepsi or Coke or something. But yeah, fizziness just seems to be just about right. Yeah, it is see-through. You can see my face a little through, well, kind of see my face. My ring light's in the way, but you can kind of see my face through the drink. And yeah, the colour is that yellow type colour, as you'd expect from, you know, standard original energy drink colours, or standard energy drink flavours, shall I say. Anyways, let's give it a closer smell and see what it smells of. Yeah, it just smells like just a normal energy drink, really. It hasn't got that strong a smell though. But the smell that's there, it does smell more of a full sugar. I say full sugar, more of a drink, more of an energy drink that's got sugar in it. But the smell isn't that strong overall, but you can smell just something there. Well, nevertheless, guys, let's taste some. Ooh. Interesting. Very interesting. Ooh. Yeah, very interesting flavour that is. So, I think for being half sugar, well, I'll get to that in a second because I'm kind of 50-50 split on that. Because what I'm going to say with the sugar is, even though it's got, you know, about the half sugar for it, it feels like the drink's got a lot more sugar. Now, this is what I try and explain in terms of other drinks, where basically, if it's got sugar in it, you can't tell or feel like it's got more sugar in it. Then my argument is, you know, what's the point of having all the sugar when, you know, zero sugar drinks can taste, you know, sweeter or, you know, and better than, you know, sugar equivalents. So I think with this, because of the half sugar, my initial reaction when I drank it is that it does feel like it's got more sugar in it, which is good on that side, because then you think, yes, they can keep the sugar lower, but then make the drink seem actually a bit more sweeter and syrupy overall. But again, when you cut that down to aspartame and other stuff, you know, that's up to you. But yeah, so it's certainly completely different out there in terms of the actual taste. I've not tasted this kind of odd original blend for quite a long time now. And I said, initially drinking it, I got a kind of a fairly sweet burst, or a reasonable sweet burst, shall I say, of just, you know, kind of like just sugar syrupiness. And then this flavour comes along, and the flavour is just, it's just, I don't want to say odd, but it's different. It's very, very different flavour, but not in a nice way, unfortunately. It almost tastes like more of a savoury, and this probably won't make sense, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can. This tastes more like a savoury style energy drink flavour. And what I mean by that is, if you drink, you know, your normal Red Bull, again, normal Boost, your normal Emergent, stuff like that, you know, they do taste like a nice sweet tasting, and I use the word, you know, fruity loosely, because they all say they're carbonated mixed fruit flavour, when, you know, they're not really fruit at the end of the day, but they're more of a fruit flavour actual drink. This one's got a really hard, almost, yes, savoury like taste to it. After you get that initial burst of kind of sugar sweetness at the beginning, this just really savoury taste comes in, and it's, to be honest with you, it's not great. It doesn't taste that nice because of that, and it's a bit odd because of that. I'm still trying to work out in my head what actual flavour this is, or if I've actually ever tried anything that is closely resembling this. But this definitely seems a league in its own, which is fair enough if that's what they really like in Poland, and this sells really well out there over Red Bull or something else, then great, of course. But certainly here, yeah, there's not too sure. Let me take a few more sips. Here you get that sweet burst, and then this, yeah, really savoury flavour comes along, and it's just not great, to be honest with you. It's just not great. Yeah, no, even though it's ice cold and nice and crisp and fresh, and, you know, it's well in day by a whole year, in fact, it's just, I think that's the way it's meant to be, which is fair enough. But I just think, yeah, it just seems really hard hitting on that second part of the drink, I think, which lets it down, and just ultimately, it's just, it's nice to try it once and pick it up. You may like it because it's, you know, something totally different, and it's cheap enough to just pick up once out of the supermarket, or again, if you go to your Polish shop and they've got it in there, pick it up and give it a try. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm really not a fan of that, and yeah, it's just not great. So I think I'll be giving this drink, how many zesties shall I give this drink? I think probably, I don't know if to give it 3 or 4. I don't know if 3 is a bit harsh, because it's not absolutely vile where I want to throw it across the room. It's just a bit odd, but then I'm not really 50-50 in it. It is pretty bad. You know, I'll give it 3 zesties out of 10. It's just not great, so there we go. But anyways, viewers, as always, if you have tried this particular drink and flavour, please let me know down in the comments below what you think to it personally. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.